What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video. In today's video, I want to get into another story that we have came out yesterday. Aaron Rodgers playing hurt and refusing medical scans. Another day, another bombshell, maybe. I know this came out yesterday. I did something that I almost never do, which is I took a Sunday off during the football season. Yes, the Jets were on the bye week, but honestly, not a very football heavy day for me yesterday. Didn't do a video. Instead, we had a family day, went outside and put up the outdoor Christmas lights, which was a lot of fun. Yes, it's a little bit early. I don't care. Wanted to put them up this weekend, take advantage of the Jets not playing. It was good for the mental health. Kind of just got away from football for a day. It was nice. But anyway, we got a report that Ian Rappaport was saying that Aaron Rodgers has been fighting injury this year. That we knew. A hamstring, knee, and ankle injury this year. But also the part that is a little damning, if true, is that he's resisted getting scans done. So apparently a source has told Ian Rappaport that Aaron Rodgers has resisted getting scans done, not wanting to reveal the severity of his injuries out of fear of having to come off the field. If true, I don't have to explain why that's an issue. He's playing hurt and unfortunately hurting the team. But it's I'm going to be honest with you, it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't scenario. So if he doesn't play through injury, then you get the spin that he quit on the team and, gave up and he's not tough or this or that. But if he does play through the injury, he's selfish for playing through the injury and, he's only looking out for himself. He doesn't care about the team. And I think both of those things are a little bit, both are too far extremes. I think it's a little harsh, but where I end up falling on this, I wouldn't say I'd go as far as selfish. Like, I think his heart's in the right place by wanting to play and wanting to gut it out. He's done it his whole career. He's played through injury his entire career. In Green Bay, his final year in Green Bay, he played with a broken thumb and clearly wasn't up to his normal standard of football. But I just think it's a little frustrating that the Jets are letting Aaron Rodgers run the show this much. If this is anybody else, are they letting them not get scanned? And that's where I think the differentiation is it's not like me giving Aaron Rodgers a hard time because he's trying to play through and, tough it out. I respect him for that. I do. But if they feel that there's a big severity with the injury and he's not getting checked out, he's actually actively hurting the team because he's playing hurt and not playing up to par. Guys, I want to talk to you about Mando. I'm someone who doesn't like change at first. So when I switched up to using the Mando body wash, I wasn't sure how much I'd like it. But I love it. The bourbon leather is my favorite scent. That's my go-to that I use in the shower almost every day. Mando was created by a doctor who saw firsthand how normal BO was being misdiagnosed and mistreated. It's clinically proven to block odor all day and control odor for up to 72 hours. Mando's starter pack is perfect for new customers, so if you're looking to get into it, that's where I recommend you get started. It comes with a solid stick of deodorant, a cream tube deodorant, 2 free products of your choice, like mini body wash and deodorant wipes, and free shipping. As a special offer to our listeners here, new customers get $5 off a starter pack with our exclusive code. That equates to over 40% off your starter pack. Use code O'Leary at shopmando.com. That's shopmando.com. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. Smell fresher, stay drier, and boost your confidence from head to toe with Mando. In particular, the hamstring injury, Ian Rappaport saying that that one could be pretty severe. And that would be a big reason for why he hasn't been very mobile, right? Like, he hasn't really moved around a lot since probably that first New England game. The line played pretty horrible against the Broncos and the Minnesota Vikings, two teams that are very blitz heavy. And there were a couple moments since then where he's been able to use his legs, but just not nearly as much as I think we anticipated. But when you add on top, apparently a pretty bad hamstring injury, he's had issues with both knees this year, an ankle, like his whole lower half is pretty much shot. And it's almost impressive that he's put up numbers like this while playing hurt. But at the same time, it's not up to the standard of where he probably wants to be or should be. And this is now the third year in a row where he's been very injury plagued. Playing banged up this year, missing pretty much the entirety of last season after getting hurt in week 1, and then playing with the thumb the year before in 2022. So that's kind of why another reason why I have pause about bringing him back next year in a go for it mode. If they end up doing like Aaron's going to be a bridge, okay, fine. But you have to have one eye towards the future. If this is, we're going to try to run this thing back and get it right just with a new general manager and new coach, I don't think that's the wise plan here, because in all likelihood, at 41, he's going to get hurt again, because the last 3 years, that's exactly what it's been. And the irony as well is history feels like it's repeating itself for the young ones here that maybe don't remember. In 2008, Brett Favre got hurt and told no one. And then an 8-3 year ended in 9-7. And he played like garbage down the stretch, and the team played like garbage down the stretch, and then they missed the playoffs. And now this is, 15 years later, and you get something very similar where Aaron Rodgers is, trying to tough it out, not getting scans, maybe even going as far as refusing scans. And it's the same thing. And granted, this is, a 3-8 season is significantly worse than how that year started. 2 disappointing seasons, 2 quarterbacks trying to play through injury. And at the end of the day, 2 years, no playoffs. And now what? So just wanted to come out and share my thoughts in this one. Aaron Rodgers trying to play through an injury. That part is not surprising. We knew that he's been banged up all year. The part that's a little surprising, maybe a little concerning, is they're refusing medical scans, if that's true. But again, there's so many, every day is a new article. It's hard to figure out what to believe and what not to believe with this team. That'll do it for me. I'm Matt O'Leary. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you next time.